How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man RB, and this is another Smallville Reviews Mondays. This week is season 1, episode 21, and this is the season finale. What happened on this episode is Lionel Luthor comes to Smallville, and he's having a meeting with the whole plant, and he's thanking them for the good work they did, and he's making it look like he's going to give them a raise, and what he really does, he fires every last one of them. And no explanations, no nothing. He just ups and says, due to management difficulties or something like that, he's shutting down the plant to make it look like it was Lex's fault when it really wasn't. And what Lex is trying to do is he's gathering up a certain amount of employees. He's trying to make their company buy out to buy Lionel Luthor out of the company. That way the plant can stay up and running. And throughout the episode, they keep fighting over this, and they're going back and forth. And during the rest of the episode, the reporter from the Inquisitor reads Clark's truck to explode. So Clark's putting down fence posts, and Clark is in the truck to crank it up, and it explodes. And with Clark being Superman, it doesn't faze him. He knocks the door out, and he gets out unharmed, and no bruises, no nothing like that. And the guy just is on camera. And what he does is he meets Clark up at the Talon, and he asks Clark to have an interview with him, and he asks Clark how he survived that truck explosion. And then Clark goes to tell his parents, and his parents say just go out throughout his normal life, go to the spring formal like normal, and if this reporter really got something, he would come to his parents anyway. And while this is happening, the reporter's listening in on their conversation with the microphone, and he's recording it. So he finds out about Lex having the key to Clark's ship, because Clark mentions that he thinks Lex has a piece of the ship because Clark went to talk to Lex, and Clark saw it on Lex's desk, and he tells his parents that, and the reporter's listening to this. So the reporter goes to Lex's house and steals the key to the ship. And he threatens Lex and tells him either he can be a part of this, or he could go to another Luthor that he knows he would be a part of this. And Lex warns him to leave the tents alone and stop what he's doing. And after this, the reporter goes back to the tent's house, and he goes into the storm cellar where their ship is. And he's looking at it, and he has the key, and the key jumps out of his hand and goes to the key slot and activates the ship. And when this is happening, Jonathan and Martha Kent come down, and Jonathan starts fighting this reporter, trying to get him to stop what he's doing. And the reporter runs out of the storm shelter, and Jonathan goes after him and leaves Martha in there with the ship by herself. And while this is happening, the ship's activating and it's opening up. Now, I can't remember exactly what's going on with the ship. It's been a while since I watched all these seasons, so we don't really find out what happens in this episode. So it's going to pick up in next season, in season 2. And also at the end of this episode, Clark's at the formal, and they get the tornado warning, and the principal tells them where the tornadoes have been spotted at, and that's where Lana is. And Clark runs after Lana to save Lana, because Lana was taking Whitney to the bus stop because Whitney joined the Marines. And next season we're going to find out what happens with Whitney. And Clark goes to save Lana, and before Clark saves Lana, it says to be continued. So it continues in this first episode of season 2. Now my questions for y'all is, what do you think is going to happen with Martha Kent in the spaceship, and what do you think is going to happen with Lana in the tornado? As always, this Preacher Man R&B signing out. You guys do. Jesus is awesome. And I'll start back season 2, episode 1, whenever Gotham goes off the air. I'm going to do like I did this time. So right after Gotham has its last episode of season 2, I'll start back with season 2 of Smallville. Y'all like to subscribe. As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys do. Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.